Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft Realms of the Elderveil. Today we have a lot of things to go over. Aside from me doing a ton of off-screen work, we have also big plans for today because we will upgrade our little book. And we already have the Mage's spellbook. However, I want to reach the Archmage spellbook, which is the tier 3 spellbook, and for that we need a couple things. We need, first of all, of course, our Mage's spellbook, which we crafted out of blaze rods, quartz, obsidian, and diamonds, and the Novice spellbook. And now we need to upgrade this one more time. A Never Star, a Wilden Tribute, 3 Ender Pearls, 2 Emeralds, and a single Totem of Undying. Now, we have some of those things already. We have the 3 Ender Pearls, we have the 2 Emeralds. The things we are missing are the Never Star, Wilden Tribute, and Totem of Undying, and those things we will acquire today. For the Wilden Tribute, we have to defeat the Wilden Chimera, which we can summon via a ritual using all 3 Chimera drops as a tribute. And I've already did some prep work for this, having filled this chest up with our Ender Pearls and diamonds and whatnot. And yeah, I also have all the River Skulls and the Soul Sand I need for our Never Star. So we will do the river first. For that we will head to a little hole I have dug up in the village. Hello bird, are you okay? Why are you flying on one spot? This seems a little suspect. But alright, let's go to the elven themed village slash town, because I have built a little bit more there. And one of those things should already pop up very soon into view, which is our beautiful new White Mage Tower, including also a tavern slash inn over there and some basic houses, one being basically the upper layer of that house. It's actually an exact copy of that, just without the lower part of it, so a bit less decorated. But yeah, we will have to place a few more houses. These houses are actually structures you can find in the open world. Like, this is from a jungle village, a house, and I basically copied that and I just replaced these with warped and crimson stairs, planks, whatever. And I also made a few spells. Let me show you what I've actually made in terms of spells. We have our basic damage spell, which is projectile, harm, amplify, delay, harm, amplify, delay, harm, amplify. What this does is basically shoots a projectile that does multiple damage ticks once it hits a target. Decent, nothing too special. This is basically the first real damaging spell you can make when Asmon or. Then, second, is a healing shield spell, which gives targets ourselves, gives us a heal, amplifies the heal, and then it gives us a mana bubble, which is basically a damage resistance. So yeah, pretty basic. Then, for our third spell, we have a snare spell called the Dragon's Grip. It's a projectile that ensnares an enemy, meaning that enemy will be stun locked for a few seconds. Delay will then cause harm proc to trigger with an amplify. Then after that we get an ignite, meaning the target after being damaged will be set on fire, and then they will be damaged again. This is basically a snare and fire version of our basic normal attack spell, doing a little bit less damage, but it sets the target on fire and it prevents them from moving, allowing us to do damage by also allowing us to get some distance from the enemy. Then our fourth spell is Impale. We shoot a projectile that ensnares our enemy, then summons a spike that will do damage in an area. And yeah, pretty basic. It's very similar to this, just without fire. And then our fifth spell, which is currently, I believe, our most damage dealing spell, which is Fall. This is only really effective when you can fly, because what this does, it shoots a projectile that pulls an entity towards us. It has 3 amplifiers, so the pull is very strong. And then after a delay, they get the gravity effect. And yeah, what does this do? Well, if I get a victim that I can test this on, then I can show you what Fall will do. Because what gravity does, basically, it makes the target fall twice as fast and takes double fall damage. Now, usually, this would be very hard. We have a little vampire here, the Crimson Cat. So let's fly up a bit, because this is the advantage we have as a dragon. We can just fly up and then cast the spell. Oh, he lost aggression. I really need homing projectiles. Well, bam. He didn't take any damage from that. Or did he? He did! It almost one-shot him. Didn't look like he had a damage tick. But yeah, this is very strong against basic. Oh, that didn't hit him. It hit a block somewhere instead. But yeah, with a homing projectile, when you can actually hit them properly. That was a lag now from the server, because the delay didn't trigger. Unfortunate. Yeah, what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to fling it up to me and then make them plummet down at such a high speed that they will just not just take immense damage from falling from such a great height, but they will also take double the damage because of the gravity effect. And another thing the gravity effect does, it blocks all flying effects. Meaning, if you're something like a dragon, you see that the flying ability is actually an effect. Meaning, if I turn it off, I will no longer be able to fly. This means if I'm hit with the gravity effect, I can no longer fly. Meaning this spell is actually also a powerful counter against dragon players. But yeah, very powerful spell if it works properly. Sometimes it works just right. Now in the video it doesn't really work. Now it did, kinda. They're supposed to fly a bit higher. A zombie flew higher when I tested this, but yeah. That's pretty much enough to kill an unarmored player immediately. Little buff. Because our second buff. Because why not? And then let's get this fight started. I made a mistake. This boss is a bit stronger than I anticipated. Like, that basically did no damage. Oh no. Should have maybe waited for Pokey to join the server so that we could do this together. Now, is the thing... The thing is smart, okay. Bam. What button is heal? 2. Okay, oh shit. We need out of here because we are an easy target in that tunnel. Bam. Bam. Oh wait, we can over here. I didn't know that. Perfect. Where is my sword? Here. Ah, fuck, I have no mana. Oh shit, we have a problem. Actually, this is easier in the sky. Because it can't hit me. Ah. We did it. Ooh. We can improve our hearts. Ah, there it is. Yes. Yes. Nether star. Okay, that was a lot rougher than expected. Though, to be fair, I haven't fought the river in like 10 years. I don't think somehow he didn't hit anything of value. Like, Poke's tree looks as unfinished as always. I don't think it hit the tree. I mean, I have a backup if necessary. Do not underestimate the river. It can do... Oh. Also more hard. Nothing bad has happened, even though things went a little bit out of hand. But yeah, time to show you one of the other things I did. I added NPCs to the world as well as a questing system, a quite large one, which is still a work in progress and will continuously be expanded, as I wasn't able to completely finish that thing yet because it's just so big and so much shit to do that, yeah, I'm lacking a little bit behind in that regard. But in this tower there's an NPC at the top, and that NPC is a white mage selling stuff related for white mages, and one of those things just happened to be a little thing called the Totem of Undying. It's a little bit expensive, 12 diamonds and 10 emeralds, but we have that money. Treasure backpack. So, we actually have more than that. Like, look at all of our shit. We have so much money. We are quite rich. So, we can easily get that Totem of Undying, actually. Let's get 2. And we are now even more prepared to fight the river again, because I believe we need a second Never Star for something, which is the actual spell we need to do big damage. There's a spell we can do that does, as far as I'm aware, 200 damage in Arsenal, and that is quite spicy. And that's what we'll be working towards right now. Now we only need to do the Wilden boss for the Chimera token, the tribute, and then we are good to go. So let's teleport back to our nest, because I already did prep work for that as well. We'll throw in a wing, a tooth, and no, not a tooth, a horn, and a spike. And the moment we activate this, we will have a new foe. So let's buff and trigger. There he is. Okay, let's buff ourselves. And he cannot fly, that's the best thing. We can kinda cheese him, but he has 1000 HP. Ouch. Eat my forest gas. I need to hold this in my hand, otherwise it will not cast the spell. What about this? How strong is that? Aha! Music be slapping, though I think it's a little bit too loud. At least for me. I know that the music from the game for some reason is always really quiet in the recordings. Ouch. How dare you? Okay, then, Dragon Breath. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Oh my. He has quite a lot of spikes. I can't see. I think that was a miss, sadly. Bam. Oh wow, that fire effect basically is triggered for like 1 second. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's summoning more friends. Oh, he can fly now. Not very fast, though. Okay. Poe explodes in my face. Oh no, you stay away, you little bomb. There it is. Oh, he's summoning friends. Ouch. Slowness. Slowness is not very good. This, without being a dragon, will actually be a really hard fight. Poor Pokey. Ouch. And bam, we did it. I like how the music just instantly stops. But yeah, that is the Wilden boss. With that we have everything we need for our little thingy. No, actually, I do need to check whether or not we need I think this is just crafting bench. Yeah, this is just crafting bench. So no, we do not need to do anything extra spicy. We just need to put everything in here. Ba-bam, bam, 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 bam. And there we have it, the Archmage's spellbook. Whew, finally. With that, we can now create tier 3 spells. And for that, we already have something special, because we can now cast the Wither effect ourselves. Meaning we can be about just as menacing as the Wither, but there is more to that, because there is something called Hex. Applies the Hex effect. Hex increases any damage taken by a small amount where the user is afflicted by poison, Wither, fire, or when frozen. You can see how this is probably very painful in combination with Wither. And that spell combination is one we will be now making. A very powerful, deadly Wither spell. Sadly, he did not, the Wilden boss did not drop any additional hearts for us, which is a shame, because we could have gotten to a pretty high health bar, if that would be the case. Like, we already have green hearts now. Alright, we have made the spell. We can't make homing quite yet, because we need a second Nether star. So I went into the Nether, got more soul sand, and then I went to my little farm of skeletons, which I upgraded, by the way, to a Wither skeleton farm, because my sword has capturing. So I was able to, when I was killing skeletons, to get their spawn egg, so that I could change my skeleton farm to a Wither skeleton farm. Now also I have this here. This is basically what I had for my skeletons active. I forgot to talk about this. This is basically my ritual of disintegration. What this does, it kills automatically anything in here, and it converts them into experience. So I deactivated that for a little bit, so that I could farm them up. I looted all the Wither stuff, or the Wither bones, and put them in my magic bag. And yeah, now I put it back on, and now we are printing more experience gems, which is basically the same as an experience bottle, but better. Anyways, let's go do our second Wither then. Now we should be better prepared, with more health, a totem of undying at our side to prevent one death, and also, of course, our new Wither spell, which will apply the Wither effect to the Wither. And we will do that over here. Now. Wither, are you ready to fight me, foul creature? Sadly, we can basically not hit him. Our mana pool is also not big enough. Ah, that also missed. But we have now been hit for the first time. I think we can face tank this. Easy. Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, and we got the Nether star. Yes! And 5 more hearts that we can use to get even more powerful than we already are. So yeah, the Wither no longer is really a strong foe. Especially now that we know all we have to do is really fly up. Because he can pretty much not hit us. It nuked the area a little bit, but I don't really care. What is this? Is this a... These are 6 Elder Dragon hearts. Oh my god. I mean, I'm already max size, unless I decide to increase the server size for dragons, which I'm not sure if I should do that. But, yeah, I can sell those to other players that maybe want to become a dragon themselves, because it does have a decent amount of perks. Because now we can also go and make our homing spell, meaning our river spell will now always hit its target, which is just amazing. That means no longer having to aim at our target. We can just make it. Oops, that was the wrong spell. I want my dash, because we actually need the dash, otherwise we can no longer fit through one door. We need double doors, but the layout of my base doesn't allow for double doors, really. But yeah, I think we have everything then. Wait, we need experience. Wait, how much experience do we need? We need 10, and we currently have 9. Sad. Well, luckily we have all of these. There we go. Actually, we are also still missing something. Do I have it system on me? I do. We can just make it. But where is my here? We can just make it. Source gem. Then, where do we have it? I also redesigned all this. We need manipulation. Manipulation was this. The audio is also still broken for some reason. But yeah, I've also changed this. I added pedestals to the roof here. So we can, no problem, use this. So then let's make our essence of manipulation. Sweet. Bam, bam, bam. And then let's make a homing projectile. So essence, this, and this. And there it goes, writing our glyph. Unlocked homing projectile. Yay, this means we can switch this out with homing. And then save. Same goes with our basic spell. Make this homing. Great. That makes the space cost more mana, but that I don't care. And there all our spells are now fine. This means also we can now unlock pretty much every glyph without problems. And that's definitely something I will look forward to get all of that. We also almost have now 4 health bars. I definitely am going to grind that shit. Though maybe I actually think we'll go towards the end, because fighting the Ender Dragon as a dragon ourselves will be really easy, because we can just fly up. Though I think I will do that with Pokey. With Pokey together, the Ender Dragon will be extremely easy, because we cannot shoot projectiles like arrows. We cannot use bows as a dragon, because otherwise we could easily cheese all of the crystals for the Ender Dragon. However, if we have Pokey riding us with a bow, that's a different story. So yeah. And maybe we could trigger them actually with the spellbook also to explode. Okay, so if you fire now with a spell at it. Never mind. We don't need Pokey. We have all we need right here. So yeah, I guess we end the episode here, and in the next one we will go after the Ender Dragon because I believe it also drops us hearts. So we go on a journey to max out our health bar. Because there's not really a point to farming the river if we can get the same results but faster by just farming the Ender Dragon. I mean, we need to farm the river also a little bit, I guess, so that we can respawn the Ender Dragon. Because I believe the Ender Dragon is actually in our loot table of multiple things with the mods we have. So there's actually a reason to kill it multiple times. So yeah, we're gonna see about that, and thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a nice day or evening.